It's Justin from Beyond Your Front Door. Just heading into the woods today. I want to check out a camping spot that I've seen and see how accessible it is for next weekend. I just needed to get outdoors. I've been stuck at home for, well, what seems like months, doing those things that you need to do before winter gets here when you own a house. So I'm going to bring you with me. I've got a cool new backpack to show you, mostly because I'm carrying all my camera equipment in it. I think it's interesting. And hopefully we can get a hike down to a little bit of a lake that I've found. We'll see how accessible everything is. Hopefully we have some fun. All of this logging has taken place in the few months that I've not been up this area. And this used to be a gorgeous forest. They've just made a mess of it. There's pros and cons to foresting, especially in the risk of wildfires, but they've just decimated this. It's hard to look at, knowing how beautiful this once was. There you go. To give you an idea of what this once was, oh look, there's actually some snow down there. But this side will give you a better idea of what this area once looked like. It's rather beautiful. Well, this is new and interesting. This is now boxed in. Is it still accessible or not? I don't know. disappointing to see that the place that I had planned on going camping is taken. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look to see. I thought it was public land because people park there and RV all summer. There's a couple of fire pits. It's quite a nice place. Yeah, the place was wired off, which I figured there was no sign, so I assumed it was just for critter protection. It's that time of year. That happens. Grazing areas are up here. I'm going to have to look in Onyx Maps and see. But yeah, there was somebody in a school bus with stuff everywhere, so I guess that's out. I did come up just to the local lake. Yeah, there isn't too much fishing going on this time of year. It's a little bit cold. This is one of my favorite places to come up and fish in the spring. It's cold. There's, if you look around, snow on the ground. It is it's the first weekend in November, so still pretty early, and that's why I've not been going out, because I knew this was coming, this cold temperature. Yeah, nice day for a drive, get some fresh air, get into the mountains. There's nobody else up here, as you can perhaps see. Just me, the lake. So this is the MaxGear Tactical Backpack. It's the Darkstar 32 liter in black camo. And I was given this as a review sample, and I'm absolutely loving it. If you are a YouTube wannabe maker, like myself, one of the things you usually end up doing is having far too many cameras and camera gear. And this bag takes care of everything for me. It's also comfortable for walking in, hiking in, carrying in, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I wanted to show you. So what do I like about this MaxGear? I'm not a product review guy, but this is pretty cool. There's lots of MOLLE on the front of this, which I really like. A couple of pouches on the front. This has everything for my GoPros, including stuff for my microphone, which I needed, couldn't find it, so I clipped to my hoodie. This is actually where I keep my microphone, the DJI mic. I've got a long tripod on the side. Everything bolts in nicely. These are really high quality. And the zippers are the YKKs, so they're really nice as well. I've got more Gorilla Pods and another little stand, depending on what I need. I like way too much gear. And on top, I've got an old bag with some batteries in it and another spare GoPro. An old one, so the quality is not as good. To get into it, this is the part I really like. Everything zips right down. Of course, my hands are cold, so it's easier to do this when your hands aren't cold. And I've got my DJI drone. This is the Mini 3 Pro. I've got my case for 2 GoPros and all my accessories. This is for my DJI Osmo gimbal, which you've been recording on right now. And this is my DJI Neo. Why does anybody need 2 drones? This one, if you've probably already seen it, is great for hiking because it's ready to go like that. I can put it in my pocket. I don't need anything else, and I can fly it, make a lot of really cool shots. This big boy, I love it, has some great photos, great capabilities, but is really challenging to use. You've got to set it up, launch it, have it come back. There's a separate controller. This is an all-in-one unit, hence why I have two. I also have way too many cameras, but we won't talk about my addiction to technology toys. I had a Osprey day pack, I think it was called the Day Pack Plus, that I was using. But what I found was I was carrying one or two of these out, as well as fitting some into my other pack. And this opportunity came up to get this nice big pack, and it just works perfectly for me. On a technical side, this fabric is a 500D honeycomb fabric. The honeycomb makes it tear and water resistant, and the honeycomb structure basically stops rips from forming. It has Duraflex brackets, which are pretty high quality. They snap very well. And YKK zippers, as I mentioned before. Very solid little zippers. The MOLLE system, I haven't added anything here, but if any of you have a Jeep, this is where you know you like your MOLLE system here, all the way over onto the other side. This also has rigging points attached to it, pretty much everywhere. There's lots of space. You've got clips everywhere. A bottom clip you can put a sleeping roll on. Not what I'm using it for, but it's actually really comfortable to carry around. This rig that I've got it set up is about 20 pounds, and I really enjoy carrying it around, and it's so much more convenient than carrying these things separately. As beautiful as this lake is, it's cold outside today. Didn't even have any gloves on. I'm grateful to be sitting back inside with a heated wheel, heated bum warmer, and of course a heat in the cabin. Disappointing that we won't be able to find camping for the weekend for Coco and I here anyway. I might have to look somewhere else. I'm going to go for a little bit of a drive up this area. I don't think there's much, but maybe there's somewhere else that we might be able to park. There are places to camp, but they're tent camping. I'm trying to drive a 12.5-foot truck under some of the trees that you can get to. Probably not going to happen. But we'll go see what we can see before we call it a day and head home. You think you're out and about until you come across wild cattle just eating and trying the same places you are, I guess. Well, that's the end of the line for this trail. I can't get through there. Obviously, side-by-sides can, but I'm not going to mess around that badly. Just have to find a place to turn around and head back. I spent more time reversing out of that dead end than I care to admit to before I could finally turn around. Nothing accessible for the truck camper. Thank God I have the little Jeep that I can drive around and explore. I'm gonna head home now. Thanks for joining me on this, well, rather boring, uneventful, let's not find anywhere to camp adventure. It's been fun to get out into the woods, see a little bit of the lake, see some of the wild cows, and, well, just enjoy a bit of nature, even if it is from inside my Jeep. Have a great week beyond your front door. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. We'll see you next time. I've been stalked by the wild cows. Yep, that went well. What a mess.